So there's memories that you're still holding on to, and it's memories of the past. And I feel like the memories that you keep dwelling on or thinking about, it is putting you in a space where you're not sure of where to go. And you could also be feeling some form of depression and being worried about your future. It's almost like you're sitting at a crossroads and you're trying to figure out, you're trying to gain clarity. But it's like with you at that crossroads trying to gain clarity on what path you need to take, I feel like you're turning around and looking at the past. You're looking at something that you may have walked away from, or something you may have left out in the cold. Something you may have walked away from. It's something from your past that is keeping you in some type of lack or feeling some type of doubt about yourself, feeling left out, feeling abandoned. And I feel like it's triggering a abandonment wound that you may have with your parent, your mother, your father. It's some type of a abandonment wound, and it's making you feel insecure. I definitely feel like this is a divine feminine that's going through this. If you're not a divine feminine, you could be a divine masculine. You just could be in your feminine energy. Remember, take what resonates. But I feel like what's keeping you in this space is the fact that you keep looking back at the past. I feel like you're healing, you're processing things, but I feel like whatever you're healing and processing, it's making you like look at the past where you're not moving forward, where it's like you're unsure of your future. Whatever you could have left out in the cold, it was definitely something toxic, something that made you feel stuck, something that made you feel bound. It could have been something that hit your finances heavily as well and kept you in your head. It could have kept you in some type of cycle where you was unsure, you couldn't see things clearly, and you was constantly in a state where you was betraying yourself because you kept on working on something and not necessarily sure on which way to go, and there was an overwhelming sense of things being unbalanced. And I feel like you're processing through it, or trying to, but I think the way you're processing through it isn't necessarily the healthiest way because it's causing depression. It's almost like you're putting yourself, it's like time is moving forward, but your mind is in the past because you're reliving the moments or the hurt that you went through with someone else. Some type of ending. You could have made an ending. You could have ended something with somebody. I'm hearing spirit say you have to release the past. You have to release the past in order to move forward. But I feel like it's like you're putting yourself in a state of, it's like almost anxiety, depression, and lack, because you're thinking about the past and then you're also thinking about the future. And because you're uncertain of what that future could look like or what it is going to be, it's like you're at this crossroads where you're standing still and not knowing what direction to move in, how to move forward. I feel like you could be having issues with your third eye, especially since the third eye is showing up here. You could also be having issues with your crown chakra. I do feel like for some of you, it's a negative energy that somebody is projecting onto you, and it's triggering those wounds that you are healing. But it's like spirit is saying you need to alchemize the energy so that, and alchemize the energy so you can use it in your favor, so you can grow and expand from it. It's like you're stuck in between. You're stuck in between your past and your future. Past, present, future. And I feel like spirit is saying they want you to be in the present moment. Don't think about the past. Heal from the past, But don't think too far in the future. Think about your present moment. Stay present. It's like you're in between. Sit in between. Be in your present moment. Because if you think too far about the future, then it's making you emotional because you're uncertain of it. And if you think about the past, then you're feeling depressed and feeling black about it because it was something that deeply hurt you. Let me see. Some of you could be losing sleep as well. You could be having issues sleeping. You could be doing a lot of overthinking in your head. Yeah, and it's affecting your money. It's affecting your prosperity. I feel like there's something Spirit is wanting to give you, but it's like because you're not staying in the present moment and you keep skipping timelines or going in the past, is making you not move forward at all, where it's causing delay. You could be seeing ladybugs as well, and I'm also hearing butterflies. It's significant. Yeah, there's a new beginning that's coming, but the new beginning is only going to show up is when you are in your present moment. There's a cycle that you're breaking. You're breaking cycles, and I feel like the cycle that you're breaking is being in your head and overthinking. Yeah. I feel like Spirit is guiding you. It's like there's seeds that you planted and they're about to grow, but Spirit needs you to water that seed. So there's some type of business, something that you're working on that's a part of your prosperity and abundance. So don't focus on the past. Heal through the past. Don't focus on the future. Tend to your garden. Water the seed. Because that seed is going to grow into your prosperity and your abundance. And your prosperity and abundance coming in is what's going to put an official close to a cycle. I hope this helps.